Hello and welcome to the show. Today I am on Burnout Paradise with a challenge. I'm going to be trying to do a stunt run with an LMP car because why not? I was initially going to do this with a Formula 1 car. Formula 1 car will not work for a stunt run because it can't do barrel rolls off low split ramps, and that is kind of essential for a stunt run, basically. Also, the boost system on a Formula 1 car just won't work with this kind of thing. So I'm going to be using an LMP car, which is the next best thing. This is the Carbon Uber Shell 8. This is the special edition of the Uber Shell. You unlock it for completing one of the collectible things. I can't remember if it's get all the billboards or smash all the gates, or it's one of them that you get it for, or something like that. And this is a stunt version of one of the racing cars. Now, you might think that gives it a bit of an advantage. Well, yes, this has a stunt type boost system, which means I can use as much or as little boost as I want at a time, which is useful for chaining together stunts into one long combo. And I gain a lot of boost, or I gain more boost for doing drifts and for doing small jumps and stuff. So this car is slightly more aimed at doing stunts. I think it's slightly better at doing barrel rolls than the normal version of this vehicle, and it's slightly better at drifting, sort of slightly better at doing flat spins, etc. However, it is by no means easy doing stunts in this car, because yes, while it does barrel roll slightly better than the normal version, it is still massive, as you can see. It is a huge, great big vehicle, both in length and in width. The width actually gives it a little bit of a problem on some of the split ramps, in that you can catch kind of the bodywork on the floor and it will stop the car from going over. And yeah, the length is not really ideal for stunting with either. There is also the very, very low ride height. This is a race car, after all, and it gets a little bit unhappy if there are, well, bumps to deal with, especially if there are off-road bumps to deal with, which there are parts of this course that are off-road, or this route that I'm going to be doing, that are off-road if I can ever get that far, which is highly unlikely. Yeah, this car gets very unhappy with small bumps, and that gives it a real problem. When you add on to the fact that it has got an awful lot of power, it is incredibly easy to spin this car on sort of very simple obstacles, which makes it interesting, makes it a real pain. As I'm used to using a buggy that has none of those problems, so yeah, this is quite a bit of a pain. I haven't done this for ages. I have had a bit of a practice with this car, so that I know roughly what I am doing. You can't really go into this without having tested the car at all. I do kind of need to know what the car is like to drive. Now, the aim of a stunt run is to score as many points as possible, and you do that by failing stunts miserably and landing on your roof. That is a bloody good start. Well, we've parked that. I'm going to call it a day in a minute. Yes, you gain points for doing stunts. Drifting and boosting give you little points, because the big points come from airtime and doing barrel rolls. Barrel rolls also give you a multiplier. Getting, I think it's over a second of airtime gives you a multiplier. Hitting a billboard, you can see some of them around, orange ones hanging around, give you a multiplier, doing flat spins, doing mega jumps, etc. But it's the barrel rolls that are the key thing to this. Barrel rolls give you a 2x multiplier, which is very, very useful. Because, yeah, when you sort of have scores of, I don't know, sort of 100, 200,000, and then you're adding a multiplier to that, you know, or two times multiplier for that, barrel roll is worth huge amounts of points. So yeah, the multiplier is very, very important, which is why you'll see me doing lots of barrel rolls, or trying to do as many barrel rolls as possible. Of course, there is an inherent risk that comes with trying to do barrel rolls, in that it is very easy to smack your car into the floor. So the opening section of this run is in the construction site. Now, I choose to do this here because, well, this is a lot of barrel rolls in quick succession, and I've balls that one up massively. Oh, for God's sake, this LMP car is going to be the death of me, I swear. Oh, we've gone round in a circle. Now, the idea is with these stunt runs, to get the big scores, you've got to sort of combo everything together. As you can see, I've got 1.2 million points at the moment. My personal best is in the hundreds of millions. I think it's 101 million. Perhaps it might be more. I'm not sure. I would quite like to go for. I'd quite like to get to 10 million. To be honest, 100 million is insane. It took me so long to get that higher score. Just trying to not make a mistake. As you can see now, the timer's run out But since I'm still on a combo, I can keep going. Basically, I can keep going indefinitely as long as I remain on a combo and don't make a single mistake. And that's what I think I found so addictive about this anyway. Is this you have to do the perfect, you have to basically make everything perfect. You cannot make a mistake with this stunt run. And it is certainly a challenge. At the moment, I just can't seem to blooming barrel roll off these stupid things, let alone come to some of the bigger, scarier jumps. This is the easy bit, by the way. While it's very easy, it's easy to make a silly mistake on these barrel rolls. This is the easiest part of the course, pretty much. Yeah, I'm not holding out much hope for this, if I'm honest. Sometimes you can get away with them. So, okay, not a good start, but you get the idea of what I'm trying to do. That was a tester run. That was an explanation-y run. Sure, I'm gonna go with that. Yes, that's whoopsie. Hello. Let's not lose control of our vehicle. God dear. Yeah, this is going to be quite hard. Avoid the cross traffic. I'm pretty sure AIs just killed each other as I flashed past. Don't really have time to look much at the scenery in this game. Burnout's not designed like that. Okay, let's go for a good run. Come on, we can do this. I'm sure I can. Possibly. Please be nice, Burnout. Okay, that's all I ask of you, is to be nice to me on this particular run. Let's not do anything silly with the car. Now, the problem is I'm trying to take too larger barrel rolls. I know what I'm doing, and I kind of need to because of this car. With a buggy, you have a lot more leeway as to what goes on with it. Whereas in this one, you have to be a lot more precise on the ramps to get a good barrel roll, because it's just so blooming huge. I can go for low barrel rolls like that, and you can get away with them a lot more in a buggy than you can in this because of its huge width. This one, I want to get more height. Not only does it give me an extra multiplier for getting more airtime, it's just a generally safer option of doing it. Problem is, of course, if you don't quite hit it right, doing that, you kind of do the half flop and land on your roof, which is bad. I'm not sure if I was supposed to have moved on to that one yet. I don't bloody know. Was I supposed to have moved on to that one yet? Did I do that off that side? I can't remember. No, okay, yeah, I was over in the right place. Okay, let's just go around here. There's no penalty as such for repeating a stunt. It just doesn't get added to your point. So I can't just sit here and constantly do barrel... Not that I'd want to sit here and constantly... That was a little bit close. Do barrel rolls off these ramps. So you have to keep finding new jumps for the scores to actually keep adding on. Now comes the little bit trickier ones that I'm probably going to balls up on because I'm not taking a big enough run up, I think. Alright, let's go back over here. Now normally, if I was using my buggy, I would go out off these, down these little ramps out of the construction site to line it up and get a bigger run up. I can't really do that with this car. The problem is those ramps are quite bumpy. This car doesn't like bumps, and it will just spin me out on sort of coming up to this section. So I don't really want to risk it. Okay, we're done on the easy part. I can't believe we've done that. Well, I can believe we've done that. I've done it so many blooming times in the past. Oh, that was a little bit risky. Okay, now we're going for a double. Can we go for a double? Whoop! Yes, we can. Nearly over-rotated on that one. Very nearly balls that one up completely. Right, let's go for another nice, easy points haul. Off here, do a flat spin, go off the edge of the ramp, land on the back wheel. Ah, for God's sake. So a flat spin is essentially where you go off the ramp, rip the handbrake at the very end, and you're doing a 360 or less degree spin off the top. Can't believe it. I've never fallen off the side of that one before. That's where the length of this car comes in. It's just more awkward doing stunts. I'm going to smack my car into something because I want to get a repaired vehicle. There we go. We've grazed past. It doesn't actually show the impact. Just shows my car barreling down the road. Yep, I broke-did it. I really broke-did it. Somewhere there is a start of a stunt run. Here we go. Okay, I will try again on the barrel rolls at the start because that gets me just a huge amount of points. I could piss off and do the rest of the run, but I get a massive amount of points. I was at 100,000 times 33, I think, from those barrel rolls that last time round. You get so many points if you can nail them. Oopsie, that's a wall there. I've nailed a wall. Surprisingly, that didn't crash. I'm not sure how I got away with that one, but okay. Alright, yes, I will, if I cannot nail these properly and if I keep ballsing it up, I will show you the rest of the run, or I'll try and show you the rest of the run with this car, or some of it anyway. Yeah, it's a... Oh, God, this thing, I don't know. I miss my buggy. I do miss doing this with the buggy. Okay, so far so good. So far so good. Over there, plenty of speed, get some nice height. Yeah, I would like a bit more run up, really. This car is just a little bit awkward on these. It's a quick car, this, don't get me wrong. I do sometimes think the buggy does a better job of accelerating than this thing does. That very nearly over-rotated completely on me. I've forgotten what point I was at in the sequence. I think I was on the second part of the middle one. Yeah? Is that where I was at? I think so. God, I can't remember. This is another bad thing. It's very easy to forget quite where you are on these. So I apologise if I... okay, I have done that one. Sure. Where are we going? We're going over here. Now, there are many more annoying ways to fail on the stunt run than failing at a barrel roll. Sure, it's irritating to have failed at these when I've done it so many blooming times, but let's face it, I'm trying to get a car to do a silly stunt that it shouldn't be doing. So if you crash on one of these, it's kind of a little bit understandable. The worst way to go is, like, as I said, I would normally shoot out of the sort of the ramps down there and onto the road to get a bigger run up. That was very nearly a massive fail as well. I've hit AI traffic coming across there. It's just one of those things that happens. I'm going to go for, actually I could go for a little bit of a multiplier into here. We've got a reverse spin going on, and then if I can boost out of this and not fluff it up, we can get another multiplier for airtime. There we go, that's another 2 times multiplier added onto this. Now we go back up the ramp up here. Let's go up here, let's not balls up the barrel roll. I would prefer, to be honest, to do just a single barrel roll off here. Like a double is always scary to do. If we go for, there we go, just a single there, that's more like it. It's a safer option. Okay, of course you miss out on a multiplier, but much safer doing a single off there. You do have an element of control of your car in the air. You have a tiny bit of control of your vehicle. That's what I wanted to do. And then we'll go back up this way. You have a smaller bit of control of your car. You can stop your vehicle doing a barrel roll, basically. So if you're doing 2 barrel rolls and you think that that's enough, you sort of steer the other way to the way the car is rotating, and that'll stop the barrel rolls. At least that's the theory. However, if your car is doing sort of very rapid barrel rolls, it won't stop it in time. So you've got to kind of do this juggling act of, do you go for 1 barrel roll, or do you think your car is spinning too fast, so you've got to try and go for 2. I'm just doing that very big sort of donut there to build up my boost meter, because this next one here is another scary one. 1, 2, land. There we go. I'm always terrified of that one, because you are basically, you're doing a barrel roll off something that shouldn't be barrel rolled off of. You are going off the side of a ramp to do a silly stunt. And also the landing of that is very, very dangerous. I didn't even want to come up here. Did not want to go up this way. We're going to go back down this road. The reason why I don't want to go up that way is there is a turn further around that I have, again, another silly way of crashing is basically boosting it into a wall. And there's a turn up that route that I have smacked the wall far too many times for me to want to count. So yeah, this way here's a much nicer route up back onto the roof. Again, we'll just do 1 big donut, get up some nitro, and then we go for another scary thing. Okay, this is a super jump. I'm not taking the super jump. Oh, I didn't quite do that right, but never mind. I got the points. I didn't quite get the flat spin. Yeah, normally I get a bit better. Again, don't want to be going up there. Normally I can get a little bit better airtime on that one and get a flat spin in. But clipping the hoops there are a nightmare. If I go flat out through it like you're supposed to, you risk landing, like sort of the landing zone for that is where those split ramps were that I was initially barrel rolling off. So you can end up landing and then just go straight over a split ramp and have a big crash. Oh dear, that's dumb, that's dumb, that's dumb. Thank God this game allows you to reverse in counts as doing a stunt. Because otherwise I would have been out. Right, we're just building up the boost again. This is just something that has to happen, really, because I need the little bursts of nitro just to keep the combo going while I line up a jump. Now this next one there is a very big barrel roll off here that I could do, which I'm not going to do. I'm chickening out and I'm going for a flat spin. Oh, the car glitched through the floor there. That is not a fun way to go. Damn. God. You can get, I've had quadruple barrel, I think I might have even had we're up to 7.4 million on that one. I think I've even had a 5 times barrel roll off there. I know I've had a 5 times barrel roll. I'm not sure what one it was. But of course, it's such a huge jump. It's very, very easy to balls up the barrel roll. So normally, I'll just go for a flat spin if I'm going for a sensible run. It doesn't normally glitch through the floor and count as a crash. Like, the car will twist a bit in the air because it's such a big jump. Doesn't normally do that. Okay, well, you saw most of my run through the construction site, so imagine it hadn't glitched out, and then we'll start, hopefully, moving on to the next bit of the run. What I'm going to do is I'll start here and we'll carry on at, let's say, the halfway point. Okay, so imagine I completed, if after all of these stunts here are done, I will go back and try and keep adding to the score at the construction site. Yeah, okay, where were we at? Where were we going? I'm completely flummoxed by trying to do this completely the wrong way. So we'd finished in the construction site, we'd jumped off the big tower, and then we would come out here, and then we would try and avoid there's quite a bit more traffic actually at the moment. We would come out of here, and then we would try and not balls up the landing, just let it keep going, let it keep going. That should be a super jump. There we go. Thank you for that one. So we can add that multiplier on. Drift going up here. Ooh, don't crash into civilian traffic. And then we go into this car park. This is where my next set of jumps are. Again, sometimes I can just slide up this, sometimes not. In fact, this seems to be one of the better days. For me trying to drift all the way up a car park. Ooh, don't lose control. Now, we're going to just slow it down a little bit, because this car can get a little bit squirrely, trying to put the power down. Clip that. There we go. We missed the thing completely. God damn it, we're supposed to get the billboard. Bugger. Yeah, this car just doesn't quite like the change of directions the same way that the bug... Which is weird, I admit. I think it's just... I don't know what I was going to say it's to do with bumps, but this isn't a particularly bumpy area. The buggy can just turn better on that one. I can flat spin off that ramp and still hit the billboard somehow. I don't know how. I can't take it again because I'll get stunt repetition, which is very annoying. Right, we go up here. Again, can barrel roll off this one. It's just not worth the risk. Might as well get the 3 times multiplier for the flat spin. Because you just run such a huge risk of crashing into something off a ramp like that doesn't have as nice... Like, I'll do the one in the construction site because it's got such a lot of height. That's terrible English. But you've got such a height to fall from. You can normally get away with 1, perhaps 2 if you get it right. On that one, it's just too risky. I've failed too many times at it, basically, so that it's not really worth it. Okay, so we're going back up here now. Final run, yes, I know. We're going back up this one, and then we go up this side. I think I can remember this bit. Yes, we go up this side, and then we spin it around up here and don't fall off the edge, because that's a very silly thing to do. And then we go across this one, hit that. Voila, some points. Okay, then what we want to do is... Oh, no, not that. Do we go for that one? Again, I'm most definitely not going for the barrel roll there. Actually, no, I don't go for that one there yet. I go for another one. Ooh, oh no, oh no, oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Woo! Okay, bonus flat spin. That's not what you do. You do not do that at all. I may have slightly fallen off the roof. I'll take the points. Yeah, sure. I'll take the points from that one. Don't try that one. That's not a safe way of doing it. That's a stupid, like 9 times out of, in fact, probably more like 99 times out of 100. You do that, you will have a big crash. And again, that's another one of these things that the LMP car, it just doesn't like these little bumpy ramps. It gets really unhappy with me trying to take them. Because I don't want to fly up these at high speed. It's too easy to crash and too easy to lose control. So I'm trying to take them slowly, and then the LMP car goes, well, I don't know what to do. My suspension cannot cope with these. Slowly. There we go. Get all unhappy. That's fine. Just don't have a crash. Right, then we go around here, and then we go, whoop. There we go. Yes, that's a nice safe one. It's just not quite enough degree. I'm not sure what the degrees of flat spin are required to get the multiplier. Now the next bit we're going for is a silly one. That is another easy to fail on one, basically. Most of these ones I've done so far are fairly safe in that I can pull them off 9 times out of 10 without any problems. Occasionally, like you saw that one with the billboard, this car, it will just occasionally miss it. I'll just not quite get enough speed up. But most of these are all fairly straightforward. This next one isn't a straightforward one because I need quite a lot of speed to get. I'm not even happy with that approach. We're going to go for another approach on this one, as yeah, this requires a fair bit of speed. Here we go. Don't lose control. Don't lose control. I'm not going for the split ramp. Perfect. Absolutely lovely through there. Off that one. I've missed the second bit. Arse. Never mind. Never mind. Okay, we haven't missed a billboard. I could go back and get that. Don't have the need. Well, if I get the rest of this blooming run perfect, then I will go and get it. But at the moment, I'm going to fail somewhere else, so sod it. I'll miss that. Then we're going up for another super jump. Oh, not hit that quite right. Not going to get the flat spin. Arse. Never mind. Never mind. I will take a 2 times multiplier. We'll just smash the billboard. There's another multiplier. And then, if we go up here, this is where it starts to get unhappy with me. Yes, I know it's grass. I know you don't like dirt. I'm very, very sorry. I know you're a supercar. Race car. Whatever. And then we go up here, and then we take that. Missed the billboard. Bugger. Oh no, I did get the billboard. Awesome. Okay. Where do we go next? Well, I already did that ramp over there, didn't I? Ah, yes, I know where we're going. I do remember this route, honestly. We'll go through here. We'll just get a... I don't really need a boost refill, as we pretty much spend the whole time on full boost. Then we will slide this bit, and then we go into a lamppost. That's not supposed to be there. Yeah, we'll go up here. We'll collect another billboard. Normally I'd be much quicker through here. I just don't trust this car on the bumps. It's very annoying. Oh, I thought we were going to do something silly then. No, it's fine. It's absolutely fine. Nothing to panic about. Nothing to worry. Well, lots to worry about. Nothing to panic about yet. Okay? So far, so good. Okay, we've done that. Now, I'm sure there are jumps that I'm missing. I'm not sure about this one. Please come off, thank you. I know there are areas where there are jumps. I just haven't practiced them enough, so I don't trust the bloody jump. Somewhere over here there is a billboard that I can get to. There we go. We'll get you. Flat spin off the end. Not quite enough of a flat spin. Right, next one is probably the biggest jump we will come across. It's actually one of the safest blooming jumps we will come across as well. It's actually trickier getting to this jump than it is taking the jump. This is the giant ski jump thing in this area. That is a terrifying thing to tackle because this car and this road are not two things that should ever go together. Right, let's not spin out on this bumpy bit. Don't spin, thank you, car. Right, and then we use a bit of boost and then try not to lose control of our vehicle and then yoink the handbrake for a mega super duper flat spin. Landed, 526 degrees of rotation. That's more like it. Now there is a second ramp up that bit there, which I'm now going to go and try, that could well kill me. This is another split ramp designed for barrel rolls. I've had 4 times barrel rolls off it. It's not one that I want to be trying to do a 4 times barrel roll off because it's very scary. And it's another one of these jumps that's just very easy to have a crash on. Alright, so let's go down here. I just don't trust this car putting the power down on dirt. We're just going to go for a simple flat spin. Not the most exciting, I will admit. I just don't want to run the risk. I just don't want the risk of crashing into a silly wall like that. Now, normally what I would be heading to next is the beach. There is a slight downside of heading to the beach. Well, I am going to go there to try and rack up some points. This is not really a good car for dealing with. Also, it's very easy to have a crash on this bit of road while you are whizzing along to the beach. That was not clever. Normally, I'd be doing some stunts off here. As you can see, there are plenty of split ramps to be doing barrel rolls off. This is one of the cases where this car won't do it. I have done a bit of practice because those ramps there have screwed me over a number of times. This car won't. It just won't. It has so many problems. You can land them, but I can't do it reliably, so I'm not going to risk it, basically. Let's do a flat spin up onto there, get some points, and we'll do a flat spin off here again, gather some more points. Now, there are some more split ramps here. They are evil split ramps that I might come back to later. These ramps are very, very low. For whatever reason, you don't get very much height off them. It's so easy to take one. You would land the barrel roll, but because they're so close together, you smack into the other ramp. Not going to take them yet because I'm a coward, basically. There are easier jumps to be taking. I can never remember how to get that billboard there. It's not the way you think it is. We're going to take this mega super jump over this way. I'm not going to do a flat spin. I'm not risking it. I should have got one for a super jump. There we go. Yeah, you can do a flat spin over these, but you don't really have the speed to make the distance, so I'm not risking it, and we'll go back the other way. Oh, does that not count? I thought they were separate jumps. Oh, that sucks. Right, okay, we've done them. I can never remember how to get those two billboards, so screw it. We're going back over here now. Can we get a flat spin over there? Not quite. Sometimes I can do it, sometimes I can't do it. Okay, but never mind. We shall rack up some more points with flat spins. Flat spins are a nice, safe way of getting points. The biggest danger with them is to not be carrying enough speed to make the jump. Ah, I couldn't quite get enough rotation on that one either. That's a shame. How do I can't remember how to get those billboards. Don't do anything stupid. Don't crash it into a wall. Damn it, that would be embarrassing. Okay, fine. Let's just go for speed. Can we get airtime off that one? There we go. Yes, we can. Oh, we're losing control of that car. Yeah, these are problems I do not face with the buggy. The buggy is much more composed on the landing. What I wanted to do was carry on straight here. God damn you, car. Right. If we can carry on straight up this way, there is I don't know what this bit of road is supposed to be. Is it supposed to be like a open-y, bridgey bit? Oh, not quite. Again, it's getting really close. It's just not quite enough rotation for a flat spin. There is another jump I can do somewhere around here. There it is. We will jump through the hoop, and not going to go for a flat spin just because I want to get the airtime one. Right, airtime multiplier. We're up to a 45 times multiplier at 155,000 points. Now remember, I had, what did I have? I had like 100,000 points in the 30, I don't know how many times multiplier. By the time I was finished with the construction site, quite a lot more than that, I should imagine. Probably getting up on towards 50 times. So yeah, if I could link all of this together, it would be amazing. Of course, I'm rubbish, basically. Up the car park we go. This is another bit that you will see a few times. There are about 3 different ramps off this one. So yeah, it's just, I don't even need to, I'm not even touching the controller other than the accelerator. As we go up here, here we go. Here are the ramps. Spin it round. Don't do anything stupid off this one. Just a nice, simple, quick flat spin will do. Land on the glass roof, and we've got some points. I will come back up. I will go back up that thing in a minute. We'll just go into, make the most of some billboards that are around. Reverse spin and another billboard. Okay. Oop, drift the corner. Ooh, car get the see. Unhappy car equals unhappy me. God damn it, where are we? We're going back to the car park now. I don't know why I'm asking. I should remember this route. Okay, into the car park we go. And then we go back up here. And then we do the same thing again off the other ramps. I could take the barrel roll route. I'm just not going to. I just don't trust myself. In saying that, I'm probably now going to balls up because I'm not going to land far enough away from the jump. I'm going to end up in a silly place that I shouldn't be landing. Because I don't know, I would normally barrel roll off these, but now that things are actually going vaguely okay, I am legitimately concerned. Right, so if we yoink the handbrake, there we go, land down here, another 3 times multiplier. This will be the last time we go up to the top of this multi-story car park, and then I'm not sure if it would work actually, I'm just skidding up here. Like, if I was to fall out the side of this building and try and do a flat spin, that might count, and I don't know how many times you could do it, like in different places, if it would all count as one jump, or it might count as multiple. I'm not, because I don't know where I'd be landing, and that's an easy way to screw yourself over with this, is trying to make up your own stunts. That just normally ends badly, because it doesn't have a nice designed landing zone. Now this one here is actually a little bit of a faff to get lined up for. Oh, like that. That's bad. That's really bad. Come on, land it, land it, land it, land it, land it. Ah, yeah, that's why I shouldn't have done that. I got 10 million points. I'm happy. Woohoo! I got 10 million points in the wrong part of the stunt run, but never mind. That is why you don't take a jump when you're not lined up for it properly. Because I was fighting and fighting and fighting the car for control. And, yeah, I just didn't have enough speed. Where does this one actually go? Can we do a double off here? Oh, we might even get a triple. Not quite. Ah, that was overly ambitious. I should have stopped at 2. Yeah, that was a silly thing to do. But I got the 10 million points. I know I can do more. And if I'd strung those 2 combos together, if my car hadn't broken through the floor, that would have been a big score. I don't know what it would have been. It would have been an awful lot, though. Yeah. Oh, can I do the twist? There is another stunt that you can do on here. It's a combination of flat spin and barrel roll. If you flat spin off a barrel roll ramp, you get like, I can't remember what they call it now, but it's some sort of twist thing. I can't remember. Yeah, but that gets you mega super points because you kind of get, well, you get basically 3 times multiplier per barrel roll because it counts as a flat spin as well. Before I end this video, I'm just going to take a trip up to the big mega barrel roll and see what I can do with this car, because I know I was a bit cautious on this run. I really had to be because I didn't want to balls it up, and this jump up here is probably the easiest spot to have a crash, trying to do too many barrel rolls. Or what I'm going to do now is probably fly off this ramp and not hit it properly, and do none, such as that. Oh no, we're doing one the wrong way. That's an interesting angle. How did you land that? How did you not have a crash? And then, oh, never mind. Well, there we go. That was a stunt run on Burnout Paradise. Well, kind of two mashed together. With an LMP car. I would massively recommend Burnout Paradise. It's been out for a while now. You can probably pick it up very cheaply. This whole thing has been filmed just in the DLC island. This is not even the main place. Hold on, let's just have a look at the map. This is where I've been doing all of these stunt runs. Oops, go away. No, oh god, I can't control the map. This is where I've been doing this stunt run. I've not even got off the island. This is the rest of the place. I love Burnout Paradise. It is an absolutely fantastic game. And since it probably doesn't cost very much, I really recommend you go and pick it up. It's massive amounts of fun. I think the servers still work and everything. Yeah, the DLC is really, really good for this game on the most part. I think you can get the ultimate box that has everything put in with it. Yeah, really recommend this game. I have driven 12,000... Oh, that's a lot of time played. And there's not an excuse for me filming on this one. That's just me playing, pretty much. Yeah, excellent game, this one. The stunt runs, to me at least, are highly, highly addicting. Maybe I will beat my high score at some point. Now I've done this video, I'm going to want to go and try and do better, because I know I can get more. I know I can get more points. I just can never quite perfect it. Anyway, that is it for today. So thank you very much for watching, and until next time, goodbye.